Hello and welcome to Confessions of a Monkey. What I want to confess to is sobriety. Tried it. Failed. Weight. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm like yo all the time. But my mood, positive. Very positive. So today I want to talk about realising that you're actually old. And I can't see without glasses, so I'm going to have to put them on. Sorry about that. So I made a little diary. And every day I'm going to write in it and see how I can change how I'm feeling. Because at the moment, I'm sort of feeling a little bit lost. Because I think I'm young and I'm not, am I? So the reason I realised I was old was when I went on to the Big Brother show. And all the trolls were calling me grandma and old hag. Now, I was like, what, me? Me? I'm young. But I'm not, am I? I'm 57. And it's really hard to realise that all of a sudden you're an older generation. And people look at you and ask for advice and you ain't got any. So it's quite scary out there. So I wanted to know how all of you realise when you actually felt old. What was the actual age? Was it 30, 40, 50, 60? When was it? I was 56 when I felt old. And now I'm just coming to terms with it that I am now an old lady. I can't be. Anyway, I thought by this age I'd have it all figured out. And I haven't. In fact, I'm starting again. From the very beginning. I've changed my hair colour. I was blonde and I've gone dark, which I used to be when I was young. And I'm jobless because at my age, no one wants you. You completely, they don't even look at your CV. Don't want to know, you know. So I can't get a job. And I'm now going to do this. And I'm going to be bloody successful at it. There's going to be a book, podcast, the lot you watch. It's going to fly out. Anyway. I don't really care anymore about what people say. And I think that's an age thing. And I think most of my life, well, all of my life, all I cared about was people liking me. Oh, they had to like me. And I did everything to please everybody. You know, I do everything for everyone, everything for free, you know, just as long as they liked me. And then I realised that people don't like you even when you do everything for them. So why should I bother? So now I only do what I want. And if I don't want to do something, I don't do it. People go, do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? And I go, no. No excuse, just go, no, I don't want to. Not in the mood. And it's quite liberating to feel like that after all these years of going yes to things that I didn't want to do. And hated every minute of it. But, you know, wanted to be liked, didn't I? And I was, to a certain extent, unused and abused. So I've sort of turned, not into a horrible person, just into a person that don't care what other people think anymore, which is quite nice. Because when I come out of the Big Brother house, my mum was in a real big state. I mean, she was on the floor depressed because she thought, God, that poor girl's going to come out with all this hate and it's going to be so awful. And I came out of the house and said, oh, no, it's fine. I don't mind it. I like it even, you know. Don't bother me. They're just people that don't like anyone. So, you know, why would that bother me? But I didn't realise what I was going to be like in the house. That I was, you know, didn't give a shit. I said things as they were, as I felt. No filter. And I thought, in today's world, there's nobody really real anymore. Everybody is trying to pretend there's something they're not. That they're really rich and they've got this fantastic, wonderful life. And, you know, and when you really talk to these people and really they're all miserable anyway. So I'm just not going to pretend to be anything. So what you see is what you get. And it's quite refreshing. The other thing is it's never too late to change. Now, I think years ago when you were heading towards 60, it was quite a scary time for you. Well, it was retirement time, wasn't it? You know, you had your kids and your life and the government paid you for all the work you did. You got the money back. So it was quite nice being 60. Now, no, you're on the shelf. no one wants you, and you can't even get your pension. So you've got to keep young in some way or form. So tomorrow, I'm quite scared, but I'm joining the gym. I'm joining Sanctuary Gym in Wakefield, and I'm going to do some bar and Pilates, and I'm going to try and keep young, because I've realised lately that I can't move. I have to have help getting out of bed. I have to go 1, 2, 3 and up. And even getting up and down the chair to go, like my granddad used to go. It's like, bloody hell, man. When did that happen? When did I not just get up out of a seat with ease? So, yeah, I'm going to start doing that. I've also got probably my first facial booked. I never take care of myself, never have. I've never worried about doing anything to myself, you know. And I should start taking care of myself. She says drinking a massive bloody vodka. That's medicinal though, because I can't sleep without a drink. So yeah, what I want to talk about really, just quickly, because I'm not going to bore you too much, is these last 10 years I've noticed that I can't sleep very well. I ache all the time. I cry a lot. And I've just come out of a massive 3-month depression. So I came out of that bloody house and I was quite happy and everything. And then I just went down. I didn't want to leave the house. And I thought, my God, this is probably menopause, isn't it? And I can't have HRT because I had cancer. So I'm really buggered. So I don't know whether I've got anything or what I've got, because I never go to the doctors. I don't like going to the doctors. I think, what's the point? You know, I don't like taking their time up when there's people really ill. So, so I've had a rough few years, really, not feeling very great. And the depression that hits me is so heavy that I don't wash. I don't go out. I sit in my pajamas. And I've watched so much telly on Netflix that there's not one thing left on Netflix for me to watch anymore. So I just want to know if anyone else feels like this, or is it just me? Do you feel like there's no point in going out anymore? I mean, I think I'll go out. What for? What am I going out for? Just to spend money? What's the point? And I hate that feeling, because I spent probably half of my life out, and I'm spending the rest of it in. So I don't want to end up like that. So today I said to my mum, come on, let's go out. And we went out for a coffee, and took the dogs out, and we met loads of people and we're chatting. So it just brings your mood up. But it's very hard once you get into that not wanting to go out to actually go out again. And don't get me started on my love life, because that's like non-existent. It's been a long time, but that again, I can't be asked. And the other thing is, if I go out with anyone now, I'm going to end up being their carer and having to look after them. You know, because I won't go out with anyone younger than me. I couldn't do it. So I probably end up going out with someone who's like half dead already. And I have to start wiping their asses, or they have to start wiping my ass. So is it worth it? But I still feel so young. I feel so young. So anyway, every week I'm going to be writing down how I'm feeling, what it feels to be this age, but don't think you're this age, and how I can get out of this really weird state of mind where I just don't know what I'm going to do. I can't see really a future for me. I can't see much work, any work, and I can't see anything happening really. And I want it all to happen because I love life and I need to get my mojo back. So maybe this will help me. And let's talk fashion next week, I think. So if you subscribe to me, that would be fabulous. And then I think I'll do a live once a month where we all can have a little chat and say how you're all feeling as well. Just about what you wear, what clothes you wear, what makeup you wear now. Do you dress young? I would never dress old. I mean, I'll never get in linen sort of pull-on pants. Well, actually, they're quite in fashion now, but you know what I mean? I'll never dress like a grandma. But when does it start to look stupid? When do I start to look stupid? Probably at the moment I look stupid. I mean, I walk out and everyone says nice things to me and smiles because I wear big fur coats, glasses, hats, and I just feel natural like that. But when does it get where people go, oh my God, look at her dressed up like mutton, which is silly, really. We should never be like that. And one thing I say to ladies and gentlemen, don't keep your clothes for best. Wear them, because your best is gone, isn't it? You know what I mean? We can say, I'll keep it for best because I've got next year, next year, next year, next year. We don't know how long we got, do we? We don't know what's coming around the corner. So put on all your best stuff when you go to Aldi and when you go anywhere. So anyway, that's Confessions of a Monk today. Not too long, hopefully. And I hope you come back. And every Sunday we shall be doing this, Confessions of a Monk on a Sunday, where we sort of bare our souls, really. And there's no Instagrammy glow to it all, you know. It's just me and a camera and a vodka, just sharing how I'm feeling and hoping you can help me and I can help you. So anyway, that's the lesson of today, is let's help each other, and never ever not wear your best clothes, because you never know when your best is going to end. Lots of love.